Good evening everybody, and once again we have a delightful unboxing video for you here. It's probably about, 5 or 6 years late, maybe even longer, but today we're going to have an unboxing of the Astra Militarum Valkyrie, or as I like to call them, Imperial Guard. Let's begin by my favourite part, taking the shrink wrap off. It's like peeling a pair of pants off. Get rid of that. And there you have it. Let's have a look at the sides. A picture of the Valkyrie. Now someone did tell me once that this picture here is actually of the old resin Valkyrie from Forge World. I don't know how true that is. Experts would know. I'm not an expert. Another picture of it here, and funnily enough it's the same picture there, and some instruction-y parts on the back here. And has anyone ever looked at this QR code? I'm intrigued now. I want someone to look that up. Anyway, let's pop the lid off. Oh, look at this little Cadia man. Cadia is now dead, so I'm interested to see what they do with that going forward. Let's open her up. Okay, inside we have our clear canopy parts, our flight stand. There's this bizarre tab on the bottom. I always wondered what that was for. Must be to do with the moulding process. The main body sprue, a wing sprue, what I'm going to call a tail boom sprue, and a gubbin sprue. We also have a base, a Decals sheet, and some instructions. So before we have an in-depth look at what else is in the kit, we'll have a look at the back. And here we are. We have a lovely grey and light blue schemed Valkyrie here. I don't think these wing decals exist anymore. You used to be able to get those, although that one looks like a stencil. I do like these teeth here on this one. I'm intrigued to see if that's worth doing. Yeah. Notice the heavy bolter hanging out the window here. The phone did seem to think there was a face there, but it's not finding it now. Can you see it? No. So let's begin with the in-depth look. This is the instructions. As you can see, we begin by assembling our heavy bolter mounts. Stick your guys in the crew cabin, and then you kind of make a box. Tail booms. Stick your tail booms on, build your wings and the assemblies, the engines. Stick them all together, and it looks like you make your cockpit at the end. Normally you do the cockpits at the start in model kits from my memory of a boy, but maybe not with Games Workshop, and then you're pretty much there. Also you have your landing gear. I suppose you can do this retracted or out. Deployed, I suppose is the word. The multiple rocket pod, I do like those, but I much prefer the Hellstrike missiles. We'll magnetise all these when we get building, hopefully. And there you have it, and then you attach it to your base with the optional flat piece flying stand attachment. So that's the instructions. The decal sheet. Everybody knows about the decal sheet. I think these are supposed to be army badges. Some people might use those as Space Marine chapter logos. These letters and numbers are never big enough. I'd like some large number decals, please, Games Workshop, in future. And less of these square hazard stripes I never know where they go. Has anyone ever used one of these square hazard stripes? I'd be intrigued to know where you stuck it. A flying base. There we go. Games Workshop 2006. Can anyone name the first model that used this base? I can't, by the way. The gubbins sprue. We have the sides of the engines here. The cockpit crew and the heavy bolter crew. And a hinged apparatus there. Is it a hinge or does it just look like a hinge? That would be the cockpit seats. Nice detail here on the instrument panels we're inside. These are very small cables here. I believe these are for the engines. And I like the way that the cockpit canopy frames are separate from the canopy itself. That's very nice. The tail boom sprue. Let me zoom in. Okay, on here we have two sides of the cockpit. Our weapon options for the nose are multi-laser and the las cannon. Intriguingly, the las cannon is very similar to the multi-laser. It just has the extra bottom bit. If anyone knows what that bit's for, let me know. And the multi-laser has multiple barrels, hence the term multi, I suppose. Something weird going on there. What's that? I don't know if this is made. You can make this out here. We have some scum on the mould here. Originally I thought that was shaved off detail, but it appears to just be dirt. So we're not going to have a panic attack today. Okay, we have the tail booms, the rear access hatch. The next sprue is our wings. These look pretty simple to put together. Two halves, all your rear wings and the landing skids. And obviously my favourite part, the Hellstrike missile. Everybody likes Hellstrike missiles. For a minute there I thought that was a shield. What is the shield for in a Valkyrie kit? It's not a shield. The landing skid. Okay, and on the last sprue we have the parts to make the main body or hull or the crew compartment section. You get a couple of these optional quillers here. The doors will slide across there. Might be hard to do a paint scheme where I have to move that around while painting if I want those to move after painting. That was a bit of a mouthful to get out. Most important part there, the flying stand holder, or if you want it to be clever, a sprue on a stick. How many times have you seen that? So yeah, stuck now. That is the crew compartment sprue. It's got a lot of nice detail here, especially on the inside. Probably not going to really go to town painting that, as you won't see a lot of it when it's put together. We just spoke about this guy, the flight stand, and yeah, and the canopy. I don't really know what to say about these. It does say they were made in 2008. Is that the age of the kit? 2008. Can anyone tell me how old is the Valkyrie kit? I once had a Valkyrie. I don't know where it went. And my dog at the time chewed it up, and I sold it on what was Warseer, I believe, at the time. And someone was very pleased to get my dog chewed Valkyrie and was going to use it as terrain piece. So if anyone knows where that's gone, please let me know. So yeah, that is it. With the canopy, that concludes our unboxing of the Imperial Guard, or Astra Militarum Valkyrie. Thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you again very soon. Goodbye.